Good day, it's the news update on Unilag TV. I am Eunice Obidi. Let's begin with our community. In a landmark development, the University of Lagos, led by Vice-Chancellor Professor Folashade Ogunshola, has formalized a memorandum of understanding with two esteemed French institutions, namely Institut de Recherche pour le Développement and the French Cultural Center, Alliance Française. The signing ceremony held at the university's Senate House on February 23, 2024, witnessed the presence of the Consul General of France to Nigeria, Mr. Laurent Favier, alongside a distinguished delegation comprising diplomats and representatives from the French institutions. During the event, the Vice-Chancellor underscored the deepening ties between France and Nigeria in the realms of education, research, and cultural exchange. The Consul General, Mr. Laurent Favier, lauded the university's leadership for its pivotal role in fostering this collaboration, emphasizing the profound impact it would have on promoting academic excellence, cultural diversity, and scientific research. A key aspect of the partnership involves the establishment of an extension of Alliance Française within the university aimed at bolstering the promotion of the French language and culture. Professor Ndam Nzisize, the regional representative of IRD, elucidated on the French Public Research Institution's commitment to contributing to the international development agenda, aligning its personality with the Sustainable Development Goals. Expressing gratitude for this groundbreaking collaboration, the Vice-Chancellor hailed it as a significant milestone in the bilateral relationship between the University of Lagos and the French government. She emphasized the crucial role of enhanced French language proficiency in fostering regional integration. This collaborative effort marks a notable stride towards advancing education, research, and cultural understanding between the University of Lagos and its French counterparts. In a stern warning, the Academic Staff Union of Universities has raised concerns about the potential for another industrial action if the federal government fails to disburse the allocated 170 billion naira earmarked in the 2023 budget for university revitalization and address other pressing issues. Professor Adelaja Odukoya, the Asuu coordinator for the Lagos zone, emphasized the urgent need for increased government investment and attention to public universities during a press briefing in Lagos over the weekend. The Asuu Lagos zone, encompassing institutions like the University of Lagos, Lagos State University, Tai Solarin University of Education, Olabisi Onabanjo University, Lagos University of Science and Technology, Lagos University of Education, and the Federal University of Agriculture expressed concerns over unresolved issues. These include the non-allocation of agreed revitalization funds, uncontrolled expansion of universities without adequate financial support, prolonged delays in renegotiating the 2009 agreement, and reliance on the misleading IPPIS for salary payments. Professor Odukoya highlighted additional grievances, including delayed earned academic allowances, the use of the Treasury single account for university operations, incomplete payment of withheld salaries, non-reinstatement of dismissed Asuu officials, and the non-disclosure of the university's white paper from the 2021 visitation panel. The union criticized the no work, no pay policy, resulting in extended periods without salary for lecturers. Asuu appealed to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for a swift resolution and sought support from various stakeholders to enhance the public university system in Nigeria. In response, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, represented by Ochodo James, the Director of University Education at the Federal Ministry of Education, assured Asuu members that their welfare will be prioritized to prevent frequent strikes. This assurance was given during the combined convocation of Abubakar Tafawa Balewa University, Bauchi. President Tinubu acknowledged the resilience of academics, pledged to address the root causes of recurrent strikes, and emphasized the government's commitment to improving Nigerian universities in alignment with global best practices. He also criticized Nigerians obtaining fake degrees from substandard universities abroad. Bauchi State Governor Bala Abdul Kadir Mohammed, represented by Deputy Awal Mohammed Jatto, commended the institution's contributions to education development. The Vice-Chancellor of Abubakar Tafawa Balewa University, Bauchi, Professor Muhammad Abdul Aziz, expressed appreciation for the federal government's unwavering support in funding university education in Nigeria. The federal government has approved the sale of a new book titled Fundamentals of Government, a Complete Guide for Schools and Colleges, authored by Mr. Christopher Ononukwe, a relative of Governor Hope Uzodimma of Imo State. In a letter dated January 26, 2024, and signed by Professor Ismail Junaidu, the Executive Secretary of the Nigerian Educational Research and Development Council, the endorsement recognizes the book's utility and recommends it for general readership in secondary schools across the nation. The 319-page book has received acclaim for its educational value, quality, and potential impact on governance discourse, extending its relevance to the tertiary education level. Mr. Ononukwe, a former special advisor on media and publicity, expressed gratitude to Governor Uzodimma's administration for its support during the book's fundraising and launch. He acknowledged the government's influence on his political knowledge, attributing the inspiration for the book's creation, initiated in 2006, to the administration. Ononukwe also extended appreciation to Emeka Celestine Ugoanyanwu, former MD of Imo State Water and Sewerage Corporation, for support and leadership during the book's launch, crediting mentorship for his writing career's growth. Leveraging his extensive experience as a teacher, administrative officer, communication specialist, and entrepreneur, the book aims to positively contribute to the national discourse on governance and leadership. It seeks to challenge negative mindsets among leaders and citizens while aligning with the UN's Sustainable Development Goals on quality education and peace, justice, and strong institutions. Finally, on the bulletin, the United Nations Children's Fund, UNICEF, underscores the paramount importance of pre-primary education, asserting that it yields the highest return on investment among all education subsectors. In a statement published on its website, UNICEF advocates for increased investment in this critical stage of learning and urges governments to prioritize equitable primary education, citing its effectiveness in promoting economic growth. Despite its profound impact, pre-primary education consistently receives the smallest share of government expenditure compared to primary, secondary, and tertiary education. According to the statement, quality pre-primary education plays a pivotal role in establishing a robust foundation for learning and contributes significantly to making education systems more effective and efficient. UNICEF emphasizes that any efforts to expand access to pre-primary education must not compromise on quality, as it involves a multifaceted approach encompassing teachers, families, communities, resources, and curricula. Expressing concern about the slow and inequitable global access to early childhood education, with vulnerable children being disproportionately excluded, UNICEF urges governments to adopt policies that commit to universal pre-primary education. The organization specifically calls for reprioritizing the poorest and hardest to reach children at the initial stage. Emphasizing the long benefits of pre-primary education, UNICEF underscores that children enrolled in quality pre-primary programs are more likely to develop critical skills for success in school and contribute positively to societies and economies. In light of these considerations, UNICEF stresses the necessity of investing in quality simultaneously with the expansion of education systems to prevent the exacerbation of educational inequities. And that's it on the bulletin. For more news content on our programs, do follow us on our social media pages at Unilag on TV. Many thanks for watching. I am Eunice Obidi. Good day.